Look, Kudus, I think sometimes he thinks he's prime Messi or Ronaldo. Like, sometimes he got to pass the ball. Like, he tries to beat like three guys and it never works.
I thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought the three of them today up front was poor. Paquetá was poor, I think Kudus was poor, I think Bowen was poor.
Guys, let's have an honest conversation about Mohammed Kudus' form this season. It is not going well at all. I mean, with the new signing of a forward, we were expecting Mohammed Kudus to come to the party. Today, West Ham played against Brentford, and once again, Mohammed Kudus has been average for West Ham. If you go on social media, a lot of fans are complaining about Mohammed Kudus' lack of desire whilst the game is going on and also his attitude towards the game. In today's video, we are going to talk about him and the game he played against Brentford. We're also going to talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana, who scored his first goal in the English Premier League today for Southampton, and also talk about Antoine Semenyo, who also gave an assist today against Southampton amongst many others. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with Mohammed Kudus. As I said, let's have an honest conversation about his form. Today, he was rated 6.8 by SofaScore. I mean, when you look at the rating, you might think that is good. It is not a bad rating. But then when you watch the match, you might look at this rating and lower it. Because Mohammed Kudus was bad on the day for West Ham. West Ham lost by 1-0. And the question most West Ham fans are asking, and even we Ghanaians, is that what happened to the Mohammed Kudus of last season? What happened to Mohammed Kudus' form? It's as if a lot of things are going on behind the scenes that we don't know. And Graham Potter has a lot of job to do because it is not as easy as it looked like. Because now, when you put Mohammed Kudus to play the centre forward role, he's not firing. When you put Mohammed Kudus at right wing, he's not firing. When you put Mohammed Kudus at left wing, he's not firing. So right now, what is the problem? Because under Julian Lopetegui, we're all complaining that he was being played out of position. Now he's being brought to his favorite position. So what is the problem with Mohammed Kudus? Is it something that has to do with family? Is it something that has to do with the people at West Ham? We need answers because in March, the national team plays World Cup 2026 qualifiers. And we need players to bring their form into the national team. Mohammed Kudus cannot bring this form into the national team. And guys, take a look at Mohammed Kudus' rating in the last 5 games in the EPL for West Ham. It's really bad. It is really, really bad. And we need to have an honest conversation about this. If the Ghana Football Association are going to send someone to speak to him, West Ham also need to figure a way out to bring out the best out of Mohammed Kudus. For me, I look at Mohammed Kudus and I feel like it's a confidence issue. Truly, it's a confidence issue. He needs to be spoken to. Now, let's talk about Mohammed Kudus' performance and numbers very, very quickly in the game West Ham played against, Brentford. Now, in that game, he played the full 90 minutes, and a lot of fans were not happy with the fact that Mohammed Kudus played the full 90 minutes. Now, you can see Mohammed Kudus' statistics live here on your screen. I'm going to go through it very, very quickly. He was rated 6.8 by SofaScore. When you check other, football apps, it might be lower or higher than this. Now, he played the full 90 minutes. If you take a look at his total touches, it is 58. Total accurate passes, 28 out of 30, accumulating to 93%. Shots on target, 0. Shots off target, 2. Crosses successful, 0 out of 6. Block shots, 1. Double attempted successful, 3 out of 6. He was able to hit the woodwork today. He could have scored today. And as I said in my previous, video about Mohammed Kudus when they played, in the EPL, I said that he wasn't clinical this season. He gets a lot of chances. He's hitting the woodwork. He's going off target and a lot of things. Brandwalls won 7 out of 15. I mean, you can take a look at the rest of the statistics and it paints a rare picture of how Mohammed Kudus fared today against Brentford. In my own opinion, it is a bad performance for Mohammed Kudus. He set a standard for, himself. He has given us a taste of what his talents could be. But to me, I'm looking at this like, okay, form is temporal, but class is permanent. The form has gone for a while. It would come back. But Mohammed Kudus is a class. It's a class of a player. Like, he's good. It's just a matter of time. He will be back. So, guys, this is my whole reaction to Mohammed Kudus' performance for West Ham against Brentford. Let's move away from that and talk about Antoine Semenyo. Today, he featured for Bournemouth as they played against Southampton. For Southampton, Kamaldeen Sulemana plays there. He also had some game minutes under his belt today, and both Ghanaian players made the nation proud. Antoine Semenyo giving an assist, Kamaldeen Sulemana scoring his first goal in the EPL for Southampton. And I'm going to pick them one-on-one. But then I want to begin with Antoine Semenyo. Now, this player is having a great season with Bournemouth. And I mean, I just love every single thing he does. When the game was ongoing, I was thinking to myself, won't he score a goal? Only to my surprise, he gave an assist today. So far in the EPL, Semenyo has 7 goals, 4 assists. When it comes to goal contribution, that is 11. He has surpassed that of last season, which is good for the player. I'm happy for him. He is full of confidence, playing very well. So you get the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle United, all interested in the player because of the way he plays. He produces you results at the end of the game. And I feel like he's a cheaper option to other players, but then can get the job done. And I'm happy with the fact that he's coming to the EPL as a player with lower expectations, but then raising the bar very high. And I'm happy about his performance this season and the way he played for Bournemouth against Southampton. But then at the other end, Southampton, they tried their best in that game. And I think Southampton should be lucky to have Kamaldeen Sulemana. All they have to do is keep the player fit, because today, once again, he showed his class. He scored a goal. And that goal is his first goal in the EPL for Southampton. And I mean, a few weeks ago, the player was complaining that a lot of fans were spreading rumors about him not respecting people at the club, him having a lot of pressure because of the price tag, and also because he's the record signing for the club and all that. Now he has scored the goal and the burden has, lowered down a bit. I'm happy for him. He played so well in that game. And I want to take you through Kamaldeen Sulemana's performance in that game, according to SofaScore, very, very quickly, so that you can, apprehend and also understand the reason why I'm happy with the way he performed, because we have World Cup 2026 qualifies to play in March. So we need most of our players in form. Now, he was rated 8.1 by SofaScore. 8.1 by SofaScore. Kamaldeen Sulemana. He played 85 minutes. He scored a goal. His shot on target is 2. Shot off target 2. 1 block shot. Dribble attempted successful. 3 out of 4. Total touches 50, accurate passes completed 19 out of 27, accumulating to 70%. He gave 1 key pass in that game. If it also take a look at his defensive ability, he made 1 clearance and also made 1 tackle. He is a forward player, but at least he came back to help his team. And I mean, they lost that game, but then I'm happy with the fact that he scored the consolation goal for Southampton. He has come under strong criticism from fans, from Ghanaians, that I mean, he's not doing well, he's a flop and all that. He's proven a lot of people wrong. And I'm happy with this particular game, Southampton versus Bournemouth. Southampton lost that game by 3-1. And I believe that Kamaldeen Sulemana was the star man in this particular game. Semenyo did his bit. He did well, give an assist. But I'll just look into this game and pick Kamaldeen Sulemana as my man of the match, because he has been through a lot, just based on my own opinion. Now, let's move away from these 2 players and talk about Tariq Lamptey, who played on Thursday. Yes, yesterday. Now, Brighton and Hove Albion, they fear Chelsea back-to-back, just in a short span. Some few days, they mirror them one side, they mirror them here again. I mean, Brighton and Hove Albion are doing the Lord's work, because they beat Chelsea 2-1. And in that game, Tariq Lamptey marked his 100th appearance. And I'm happy for the player. Super player by all standard, played very well in that game. And on 2 occasions that they have met, I mean, the likes of Madueke, the likes of Neto were not able to even face off with Tariq Lamptey. And this is really, really good for us, because now we are getting a lot of Ghanaian players performing for their club side. The only thing we need from them is that collectively as a team, they bring this form into the national team when they wear the national team jersey and play very well. We have Chad to play against, we have Madagascar to play against. All you need from these players is to help the rest of the team, to help the coach, to help the country get to the World Cup, because the World Cup, the format is different now. Africa has the chance to send about 9 to 10 countries to the World Cup. And this is our chance. This is our moment. This is our time to make a name for ourselves. And I believe that the players we have been talking about week in, week out are doing so well for their club side. Kudus, Though he's having a form problem, I think he's a very valuable player for the national team. Partey is doing well, Semenyo is doing well, Jordan is doing well, Tariq is doing well. I mean, the list goes on. I just hope that they come into the national team and prove a point to the rest of Africa that Ghana is not finished. But guys, this is where I end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.